On tonight's Wolfpack Radio, we will be discussing the NFL eliminating kickoff. We will be discussing other NFL news. We will be discussing Lakers. We will be discussing Zombies, Survival 101, Illuminati, and last but not least, our favorite subject of the night, Smash or Pass. This will be a surprise.
Oh! Welcome! Episode 12 of Wolfpack Radio is now on the air. As always, my name is Curse. To my right,
SoCal Al.
and to my left,
The voice of Ed.
well, we seem to be missing a member today.
Yeah, Joey.
SoCal, could you inquire me as to where his whereabouts are
I
right
did
now?
text him earlier. He said he couldn't make it, Had to be in City Hall.
Why at City Hall?
See if they, pass gay marriage. Obviously.
Yeah. That does sound like Joey. Always taking it in the rear.
He always did strike me as that Mr. Slave type of guy.
Yeah, well, he does like to get his dick pounded,
That's right, he's got that cheese grater effect.
Ketchup bottle.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh.
Alrighty then. And we're going to kick it off right now with our first topic.
Wait. We can't kick off. It's being eliminated.
Oh, you're right.
It might be.
It might be. The NFL, the National Football League wants to get rid of.
Wants no foot about it.
Yeah. They don't want any kickoffs anymore.
Okay. According to officials, they're trying to make the sport safer than what it already is.
What?
By getting rid of the kickoff, which is completely stupid. Because first they moved it from the 20 to the 30, so there would be more. What is it? Touchbacks?
Yeah.
And it's like now they're just thinking of completely getting rid of the kickoff, which is honestly, come on, it is a fun part of the game.
Yeah.
We will no longer be hearing about, straight 105-yard runs to the end zone anymore.
Yeah.
Those shits are just fun to watch.
They are, and they keep teams in games too, as well.
Yeah. You could do the offside kick, and
in Super Bowl when there was the Colts and
the Saints, right?
the Saints.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way the Saints won. They did the offside kick and they managed to actually get it.
Yep.
And they managed to carry it and win.
That was the end of Hank Baskett's career.
Yeah.
So now by eliminating the kickoff, they are entirely getting rid of certain players. They are...
Yeah.
All those foreigners?
The value of players will be going down. The spot will no longer be open. I wonder if this will somehow affect college football.
It may.
It usually does.
Yeah. And I'm also thinking about how it might affect, MLS. You'll see a lot of new kickers in that team.
To be honest, it'll also affect gambling as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll affect a lot of things.
Not that many broken legs.
You can bet on anything nowadays.
True.
Now, what they are trying to substitute the kickoff with is actually a punt.
A punt.
Yes, at the 40-yard line. So pretty much they will be 15 and 4th, right? I do believe it is from the 40-yard line.
They want to punt it?
Yeah.
I didn't hear this one.
So pretty much they're trying to get rid of the kickoff, and now they want to do a punt at the 40-yard line. The deal with it is, after a team scores, they will be 15 and 4th.
Mm-hmm.
They could either try and go for a first down again,
Yeah.
or they could punt it. And it's like, okay, maybe there'll be a little more scoring, but at the same time, it won't be as exciting.
Yeah, and I don't know, and it seems like an easy cop out because there's a lot of teams that could easily just convert it and make it a first down again.
Yeah, come on, playing against Raiders, who wouldn't convert it,
right? There's a lot of players that play better, the clutch and stuff like that, or they just save their best play for when they're down, in the third.
You could, but I don't see how it's a big difference if you're gonna punt the ball, kick off the ball. What's the difference? They're still kicking it. You still gotta most of I think they did a good job when they moved up. Instead of kicking, at the 25, they kick it off at the 30, and now they're just getting touchbacks.
Yeah.
Which I think is good.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Well,
It's
they
still
want to do it for
working.
safety reasons.
Right.
Which is
Because
where
when players are, 40 years old, they don't want them, talking like Eli Manning.
I mean, that's if these players don't know what they're doing.
But I mean, what makes this any less safe than anything else in football? What exactly about the kickoff return makes it so unsafe compared to any other fucking play they do?
I don't know. Like the way I see it, I guess they just don't want players running headfirst into a brick wall. I don't know. I mean, a lot of the players are unsatisfied with the idea. They are saying, it doesn't get any safer.
Exactly.
I mean, there's more touchbacks if anything than runs, but still, even when there is a run, it's not like they're, like I said, running headfirst into a brick wall.
Yeah. See, that's what I don't really get. I'm thinking they just want to change the rules around, and they're just using this really, really weak excuse,
Yeah.
to change everything. I mean,
Yeah, because, special teams is really it's like at least another 11 players.
mm-hmm.
No job.
Yep.
They could make their own soccer team with that. 11 players.
But yeah, that's bullshit.
So hopefully. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is gonna pass or not?
I honestly hope it doesn't.
No.
I don't know, because I was watching ESPN today, and they were saying they're going to gradually, year by year, it's going to get closer, and this, I think, might happen.
As it is, they're trying to get rid of the Pro Bowl or Senior Bowl or what the hell is it?
Yeah, the Pro
It
Bowl.
might as well
Pro
be
Bowl.
the Senior Bowl. Nobody wants to watch that shit.
Yeah.
So I do believe they will make it competitive this year to try and keep it at bay.
Yeah. Speaking of the Pro Bowl, you guys think that it should be moved up? Like how most of the other All-Star games are mid-season.
You can't do it.
No.
No.
So not possible.
Because if it's during, you see the All-Star game, NBA All-Star game, there's no defense involved.
Yeah.
Nothing but just hit Kobe scoring.
Yeah. So it should stay.
I think they should just get rid of it.
Altogether.
Yeah.
No, I want to keep it.
Mm.
It's like watching a fantasy football come to life.
Which is true.
The linemen are right there, and they're not even charging the quarterback.
Like I
They
said,
might as well be playing, tag or
football.
flag football.
Hey, why not? They could call it the Flag Bowl.
but exactly for that
That
reason,
might be
for that-
confusing for other people.
For that reason, I do believe this year it will be competitive.
Hopefully,
Just so that they could keep it, because I do believe some of the players don't really want to get rid of it.
this tradition.
Yeah.
Okay, now they're playing it, the week before the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
So the players on the two best teams are not even in the game.
Don't fucking matter. You're going to see them the next week.
Is it really the two best teams, or is it just the two teams that got lucky sometimes?
Yeah.
Well, like the
Last
Giants
season.
last year.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, come on, the Patriots didn't put up a fight during the Super Bowl.
Speaking of the Patriots, they're gonna have a big game
Yep.
against the Houston Texans.
Oh,
Monday Night
buddy.
Football.
So who expects a lot of points being scored?
I don't know. This is
That's
going to be a
good
tough
one.
game.
Yeah. The thing about it is, in my opinion, Houston should have an easy going in terms of offense, because the Patriots don't exactly have the best defense out there.
Secondary, shit.
And the Patriots, well, they got to worry about a good defense.
They have to, yeah.
So I don't know. I'm actually thinking this could be a fun game
Tom
to
Brady
watch.
has to watch out for that big man. He's a bad man. J.J. Watts.
He's a real big guy, man.
He just... Tom Brady going back, trying to throw the ball. In your face! Pack that ball out of his hand. Tom Brady's, scared to break a nail.
Just like his wife. who gave birth. So,
Who pooped out a baby?
yeah, congratulations, Giselle.
Giselle Bundchen.
I guess she could go back to weighing, 90 pounds. So predictions for the Pats Texans. Who do you think is going to?
Well, I'll tell you this before we make our predictions. The Texans are 6-0 on the road.
Yeah.
And I think under Bill Belichick, in December, I think the last couple of years they have not lost a game in December. The Patriots have not lost a game. I think the record's like 23-3 or something.
Yeah.
Under him, so
it's the resistible force meeting the movable object.
So Ed, who are you picking in this game?
Houston. I have a score 24-17.
Nice. That's nice. What about you, Curse?
Houston too. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a really close game. Probably 34-31.
Yeah, I got Houston winning 24-21.
Nice. We'll see whose prediction comes true.
Hey, if it's to me, I hope New England loses, because then my Denver Broncos will be the second seed.
Yeah,
nice.
That's nice.
Yeah. Any other games you guys are looking forward to? Or
Nah, my Broncos already won.
who'd they beat?
Chokeland.
Oh man.
Was that even a game?
No. Kind of dozed off the second quarter.
Fuck.
But who are the Bay City Bombers playing?
The Dolphins.
Oh, okay. That should be a win.
They're playing flipper, man. Come on. That should be a win.
Wait, who's starting? Kaepernick?
I do believe it will be Kaepernick. They kind of have it on the air. Again, it could be Smith. It could be Kaepernick.
It could be a draw again.
Oh.
Hey, it was almost a draw against St. Louis again.
Dude, it was a repeat.
If that dude missed that field goal, no doubt in my mind, they would have drawn again.
Yep.
There's 2 minutes left.
Yep.
Does it worry you that San Francisco had to get by St. Louis in the playoffs?
No, they ain't making the playoffs.
They're not making the playoffs.
You might have to worry about the Seahawks.
The
though.
Seahawks. Who do the Seahawks play this week?
I don't know.
Oh, Seahawks.
I have no idea who they're playing.
Regardless, I think San Francisco has this in the bag.
Okay, but I think the Seahawks will make a playoff push for a wild card.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nice.
I mean, what other teams? Well, Washington is up for wild cards too.
Yeah. I think it's going to be the Redskins and the Seahawks. Wild card games.
Which is the total opposite of what we had predicted at the start of this.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't even think we had those things.
If I had known. Actually, I think I might have chosen the Seahawks somewhere in
I
there.
think he's right. We're going to have to go back to those old shows. Still, so this closes this section.
Of the NFL?
Well, we're going to go from Seahawks to Pelicans.
Wow.
NBA. Basketball team in New Orleans wants to change their name from the New Orleans Hornets to the New Orleans Pelicans.
What are they going to do? Swallow the ball?
They're pretty much doing that already.
I mean, if they never moved in the first place, they would have still been the New Orleans Jazz. Perfect name for that city.
Yeah.
And Pelicans, where do you think they get that? Because, I mean, to be honest with you, they should be the New Orleans Hurricanes.
Katrinas. The New Orleans looting. The New Orleans Mardi Gras. The flood. They say that the name comes from the fact that New Orleans state bird is the pelican, but still, that's weak. That's weak sauce.
Our state bird is what? The quail?
The quail? What the fuck?
The Los Angeles Quails. That's gonna be our football team name.
No.
That sounds pretty bad. That sounds as bad as when I first heard that when the LA's getting a football team, they were gonna call it the LA Stars.
Oh, that was horrible.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Who are they gonna have on the picture on the logo? Man? I know there wasn't gonna be a star. It was probably gonna be what? Jay-Z, Rihanna. Who's a big star now? Justin
they're
Bieber?
New Yorkers.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I mean,
Probably been Jack Nicholson.
Or
hey,
Mel Gibson. They would have Braveheart out there.
Just see him burning a cross. No, I mean a Star of David.
Damn Jews.
I was drunk.
Hey, Charlie Sheen could be the mascot.
Oh, perfect.
LA Stars with Charlie Sheen as a mascot.
A little white under the nose.
Speaking of which, Los Angeles, great teams, great championship, great prestige. One of its greatest players, Kobe Bryant, Laker, which by the way also doesn't really fit in with any other city.
No, does not.
But either way, he scored a career 30,000 points. Incredible effort.
Fifth player to do it in the NBA.
Fuck. What are the other?
The others are Kareem,
Nice.
Wilt Chamberlain,
Nice.
Malone,
Nice.
Michael Jordan, and
Man.
Kobe Bean Bryant.
Nice. Do you ever see Kobe reaching Kareem's record?
Honestly, no, I don't. I see him getting past Jordan. I think once it's all said and done, he'll be the third.
Third?
Yeah.
Nice. Which would be behind Kareem and Wilt, right?
Yeah. Also,
Huh?
4 of the 5 guys wore the purple and gold.
Yeah, they were all Lakers also.
Oh wow.
So with that in mind, I guess we could make our own. Well, not really a list. We're just gonna discuss this. Who, in your opinion, SoCal, do you think was the greatest Laker to ever play?
For me,
Mm-hmm.
it's really tough. I mean, my generation watching Kobe
Mm-hmm.
winning 5 championships,
Mm-hmm.
1 MVP. But then once you look back and you see, Magic
Mm-hmm.
and especially what Kareem did.
Yeah.
But I would mostly say it's Kobe.
Kobe?
Kobe, the greatest Laker. Because, most championships.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much, he's been with the Lakers his whole career. He just got this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might, Kareem, to me, he was with the Bucks,
Yeah.
not then with the Lakers. But I mean, I would say, Kareem is probably the best basketball player of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Even better than Michael Jordan. If you look at the numbers, championships, exactly the same.
Yeah.
Even better than Iverson?
Hey.
How many championships does Iverson have?
0. He didn't practice.
0.
He didn't practice.
Practice.
What are you talking about, practice? Ed, who's your favorite Laker? Or who do you think is the greatest Laker?
Ron Artest.
Damn.
Metal World
He's not even on the team anymore.
Such a violent history.
Yeah. Which brought them a championship, by the way.
Yup.
That elbow didn't, though.
That 3 at the final, at Game 7, that's pretty much what saved the Lakers.
Against Boston?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not a basketball fan.
That's
yeah,
fine.
no.
I mean, I'm surprised you said Ron Artest. I could have sworn he would have gone for like Magic, because I think.
Oh, I was gonna say Magic, but then after watching a recap of Ron Artest when he was playing for that other team when they threw him a beer.
The Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
thought you were going to say Shaq.
Yeah.
I wanted to say Shaq too, just
After
as
watching
a joke.
Kazam.
And I was even gonna say Dwight, but
Oh, yeah.
just because that guy's a character. I don't know.
Yeah.
He has a good attitude. I like the way he talks, messes around and stuff.
What about you?
I don't know. I'm having a hard time. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. When I think of the Lakers, first person that pops up in my head is Magic Johnson. And I don't know why. Magic Johnson was a good player, but he wasn't really great. I mean, just check the stats. I mean, Kobe has better stats than him. Kareem has better stats
I
than
mean,
him.
he did aid the Lakers to championships.
Yeah. I like that. and exactly, and this is just the fact that his career was kind of cut. Well, I mean, he was already near the end of his basketball career.
Yeah, but there was nothing like Showtime.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like it.
There you go. So, I mean, but yeah, I mean, that's what and the fact that he still kind of contributes to the team, you know, he still contributes to the city of LA, even though he wasn't really from around
He's contributing to the Dodgers now.
here. Exactly. You know, and not contributing as in, you know, he's spreading it around. No, but I'm being serious. First thing I think of when I think of Lakers is Magic Johnson. It's always going to be that. You know, it's always going to be number 32. And so he may not be the greatest Laker, but I think when I think of Lakers, that's who I think of. So I guess that's my answer for this question right here. And so yeah, so with that in mind, we're gonna move on to our next topic. Well, not really AIDS, but you know, something even worse than that.
Yep, it's like a plague. We are moving on to Zombie Survival 101. Mm-hmm. Now, I like to choose these type of topics because we are nearing to December 21st, 2012.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking of all
Counting
the ways
down the days.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just thinking of the many possible ways the world will be ending. I figured, okay, I did a nuclear apocalypse. Why not zombie survival?
Yep.
And it is a big year for zombies, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's been those cannibalistic attacks. There's been those movies. There's even that big hit show, which I am a fan of, The Walking Dead. Great show. Great show.
Nice.
So now, here we go, Zombie Survival 101 with the voice of Ed, of course, The Curse, and SoCal Al. Starting off with best hand weapon to carry. So think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not a gun?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm thinking, what would you think would be the best handheld weapon you could use in a situation where you are overrun by zombies?
For me, it's either a machete or a pitchfork.
A pitchfork.
A pitchfork because you could stab them and you can like kind of push them off.
Push them off. Yeah.
Yeah, it gives a little range. That's pretty good.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you can like, you know, just
That's,
stab them.
that's my one worry about the machete. It's I mean, it's really effective. It would be really effective, but you would risk extending your arm out, you know.
The group.
And you know, if you're against a swarm of zombies, one of them is just gonna reach out and bite you or grab your
Yeah,
arm.
that's why that pitchfork's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, range is always good, I guess.
Yeah. You want to stay as far away from them as you can.
I mean, if you want to be as far away from them as you want, ninja stars.
Very limited.
Boomerang, then it comes back, you know.
Oh,
Not after impact.
ain't coming back.
Damn. Zelda lied to me.
Curse, what about you?
Handheld weapon. Like I said, range is always good, so I probably would go. Not really a pitchfork though. Maybe just. Oh, that's hard. I mean, maybe a sword. Why not?
Why not?
A samurai sword?
Yeah, a samurai sword, good length. You know, just need to make sure not to get it. I mean, because you got to think about the human body. There's meats, bones, fat everywhere. Shit, you know, you'd think it would be able to cut, you know, but next thing you know, it gets jabbed against a fucking zombie's body, and you're gonna have to abandon it. Chainsaw.
Ooh, chainsaw. There we go.
It could cut out on you
Yeah,
if you don't have gas.
exactly. So that's the only thing.
Groovy.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's the only risk though. I'd be risking having to search for gas, which would incorporate Mad Max into this.
Yep.
But yeah, chainsaw. I think chainsaw would be a good, effective weapon.
Nice. Alright, so we pretty much have a pitchfork.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the thing with the chainsaw, it's also noisy.
Yeah. Well,
And noise, you know, that's what gets, you know, zombies horny.
yeah. That's
Yep.
true.
They'll know where you're at, and you'll know they're coming.
Yeah.
Well, I think in my opinion, the best weapon would be a crowbar.
Crowbar?
Yeah.
Crowbar?
Just because it is a blunt weapon,
Uh-huh.
it really takes a beating. I mean, it won't bend easily on you. Like you said, I mean, a sword might get stuck, chainsaw runs out of gas. Pitchfork, you got range, but I mean, that's really, you could really just take down one at a time more than multiple.
Yeah.
And I figure with a crowbar, I mean, it won't bend, like I said, and it could also be used as a useful tool on the road.
Yeah.
Freaking pry open doors,
True.
crack open crates, I don't know.
It's all true.
What about a bat?
Sure, but I mean, bats do break after a while. They do bend.
Aluminum bats?
I'm pretty sure you could dent it, right?
Yeah. Aluminum bat. would be
Because
good
it
as well.
is hollow in the center, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. I think aluminum bats would be quite effective against zombies as well.
Aluminum bats, yeah, they could work.
Like, I already know Triple H's weapon, his choice.
A sledgehammer.
Yeah. That's just too heavy, though.
Yeah, too heavy to carry. And exactly that whole weight will be used against you. I mean,
Triple H already has a hard time running.
Oh. That is because Stephanie climbs on top of him.
Alright. And
Pipe bomb.
What's next?
next thing, best ranged weapon.
Can't be a vehicle.
No.
Let's say tank.
This isn't Vice City.
I know, right?
But I guess for long range, it would have to be like
Any type of range, really. It's just a ranged weapon. So it could be long, medium, short. Depends.
That's what she said. But I'd say for me, I think it would probably be
shotgun.
Yeah, I think a boomstick. Good old
Boomstick?
I'm going the whole Army of Darkness.
To be honest, you just want to do this. Boom.
Yeah.
Right in the head.
Yeah, I'm taking the whole Army of Darkness approach to this. Okay, it worked out for one guy, right?
Well,
What about you, Ed? What with that SoCal thing?
Well, I was thinking like for close range or like medium range, a shotgun.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna want a sniper if like for distance, of course.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't really know. Maybe like a Magnum.
Magnum.
Ooh.
Shit.
Yep, that works
That'll
pretty
fuck
good.
shit up.
Yeah.
Not the condom. Not the condom. Oh, that shit will fuck shit up too.
Yeah.
Alright, I think in my case I would take a crossbow.
The crossbow.
Ooh.
Yeah, just for the fact that ammo is reusable. You could learn to make
But
it.
it also is kind of time consuming putting the arrows and then by the time and then the zombies eating your face.
Yeah.
Right, but I mean it does work for long,
Yeah.
medium, close. Like I said, reusable ammunition.
But is it like really
Silent.
gonna kill it? Like it's just gonna go
Yeah.
and then like
I'm pretty sure it'll kill it if you get it in the head. I mean, I think that's the point, right?
Yep. Get it in the head. That's
Unless
what-
it's
grenade.
Grenade?
That can kill a lot.
You risk hurting yourself though.
Yup. Yeah, I mean, imagine it's a close range. I mean, I highly doubt you're gonna chuck it right in front of you for like 5 yards.
I'll take the chance.
But yeah, I think I'll go as a crossbow just because reusable ammunition, silent but deadly.
And like you let's say you got a grenade in your hand and then the zombie's like on you, just to get a bite you, put the grenade in the zombie's mouth, pull the trigger and just run.
Sure.
Whoa, bam! Dead.
Well, we would exist in. I mean, the pipelines probably wouldn't work anymore, but there will probably be some pipelines that are still active and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I highly doubt somebody's gonna shut them down.
Yeah, so they'll still be operating and stuff.
Yeah, I think they'll still be operating.
So that's what you risk, throwing just random grenades everywhere. Next thing you know, the whole block blows up.
Motherfucker.
It'll be like on Halo when you throw a grenade, it accidentally hits the wall and then it bounces at you.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
Alright, so I think we got a nice little array of ranged weaponry here.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on. Safest location to hunker down if you decide to hunker down. What would you choose?
The way, like, are we talking about buildings or?
Oh yeah, anything. Could be a building, could be the highway. I don't know.
Alright.
Recreate.
To be honest with me, you know, in Long Beach, how they have those little islands right there.
Yep.
There's no people on those.
Really?
There might be a few people, but they're like people that work on those.
Right.
I would go to one of those islands
Nice.
because you know, zombies are retarded and they don't know how to swim.
Yeah. Nice.
That's fucking smart right there.
That's better than what I was thinking.
That's better than what I thought too.
What were you thinking? I'll dig a hole.
No.
I'll bust a Saddam Hussein.
Nah. I was just thinking just a skyscraper, but I would have some provisions.
Actually, I was thinking about that too.
Yeah, you know, like.
It has to be an empty skyscraper, and you gotta make sure you lock it down good. Go all the way to the top.
Yeah. And the only way to get up, I would use a fire exit. Fire exits on the side of the skyscraper. That would be the only way to get in, you know. And I would always pull the ladder up.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's.
Man, I had thought of the school.
A school?
Yeah, I figured it's fortified with fences, right?
A prison.
Prison could work too.
Yeah.
If it was empty.
And the school also has roof access and shit like that. It does have, 2-story, 3-story, some story building,
Yeah.
heavy doors.
Even a hospital would be a good
Yeah.
location, I think. Because they'll have everything you need. They'll have supplies.
You just have to watch
They'll
out.
have food as well.
Usually the hospitals are the first place to
Yup.
get infected.
All EMS personnel, all hospitals will be the first things to go down. People and places.
But I mean, if we take over the hospital, then yeah, why not? You know, it's good. It's a good spot.
Island ideas. Island idea is awesome.
Yeah, it is. All right, I think that does it for location.
Wait, one more.
Okay.
What about a cruise ship? Just get on the ship, sail that sucker out to sea.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, that works.
You got all that shit you need right there.
Yeah.
Maybe go, just drive, take it all the way to maybe like, a place that's not infected yet.
Yeah.
Like Australia.
That place wants to see people dead anyways.
Just look at all the animals.
Yeah, man, you got dingoes, hyenas, you got everything, man.
You know that place is fucked
Tasmanian
up.
tigers.
When its most well-known person gets killed.
Oh, crikey.
It struck me chest, dude.
Alright, what's next?
Bloody barb through the heart.
No, wait. We can't use the school. You know why? Jerry Sandusky.
There it is.
Yeah.
Alright.
Stole it.
There it is. Alright. Now, say you were with a group of people. What would be 3 rules you would come up with to survive?
Shit.
Alright, first one, no homo.
No homos.
Bye, Joe.
Zombie bait.
When you call dibs, you get dibs.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm just making this shit up.
Dibs is dibs.
What else?
You got one more.
I don't know. These are not very good rules.
No.
It don't matter.
No cannibalism.
Yeah.
Curse?
My 3 rules would be I would place don't fire your weapon until you're like at a certain distance of the zombie. I'd say when the zombie's already arm's reach of you, then that's when you could fire your weapon. Otherwise, never fire from afar, because first of all, that's a waste of ammo, and second of all, you make a loud noise like you said. That would pretty much create loud noise, and I think that's the last thing we want, to create more noise and attract more zombies over. So that'd be the first rule I would impose. You know, don't pretty much it's like that old that old colonial rule. You know, don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes.
Right. Right.
You know, don't fire until you see, I don't know, the yellow on their teeth or something. Second rule, I suppose, would be don't eat until you're really like until you can't go any further without eating. You know, we gotta conserve food in this new world and stuff like that. And I don't know.
Especially, you know. Twinkies going out of business.
Yeah, exactly.
Hostess.
Yeah, it is the end of the world already. And my final rule, I can't really. I know that my final rule would have something to do with like pretty much gender relations, you know, something like that. No, I'm not gonna subjugate women at all. This world already does it good enough as it is. But something I wanna.
Like if you're dead, they can't have sex with your dead body.
Maybe leaning towards that. No, something in relation to sex. I don't know what, but I don't know how to phrase it. You know, but it.
Like I said, when you're walking around and you see a chick, I call dibs.
Yeah. No, I want to say gas or ass when it comes to chicks. You know, either give me gas for my chainsaw or you give me ass. But no. I suppose it's actually yeah. I might, as fucked up as it sounds, I might prohibit sex, right? You know, because I mean it's only gonna. I mean think about it.
It'll be one angry group.
Yeah, that's the thing. Prohibit sex or
at least killing each other.
Or at least make sure you have protection, because I mean we don't. The last thing we need is another mouth to feed in the group, you know, and also a pregnant woman that's gonna slow us down.
Right.
So I don't know how to, you know, and also sex is just distracting. You know what I mean? And do you really need to be fucking? You know, when the whole world's ending around you and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's when there's like 5 minutes left and the world's about to end, but. I mean, when the world is slowly dying...
You know how many people are going to use that line, like, I'm a virgin, have sex with me.
You don't want to die a virgin, do you?
I know, Joey.
Hey, what was it, Independence Day?
Yeah.
Well, I get the protection part, like...
Yeah,
you have sex with the zombie, use protection.
Yeah. And, yeah, but in general, it's just it's, I don't know, I'm hoping to use that line though on December 21st, 2012. You know, if the world's ending, you know, why don't we just, you know, hunker down and
consummate?
Yeah. So raise up our own tent.
Pitch our own tent.
There you go. But yeah, I guess that those would be my 3 rules in relation. You know,
I want to be in your group.
That's good. More women's for me. What about you, Ed? What would your 3 rules be?
Thinking about it. First rule was, well, for me, protect the babes. I really don't want to be in a group that's just a sausage fest. Then I would really just throw in a rule, no sex whatsoever. Yeah. But yeah, protect the babes. We need them. In case, you know, zombies do at one point die out, I do think we would need to repopulate.
Yeah. They also can feed you.
Yep. Yeah. Second rule, mutiny leads to death. Anybody just tries to overpower me, or tries to bring the group to its death, that person will die. I think I would feed them to the zombies or shoot them myself to get away.
The way you just described that might be the women that do that.
No, I think they tend to follow the bigger man.
No, women test you at every fucking time, man.
Are you sure that's the way you want to kill the zombie?
Exactly. Like, well, bitch, think of something better there. Nah. I just think it's slow, it's ineffective, and all this bullshit. You know.
You know, there's always that person in the group that's always against everything you say. It could be a jealous reason, or just because he's just that plain stupid.
No, but we're talking about women. Women,
Oh, okay.
women will just test you out no matter what. You could be doing the best job. You could kill 1,000 zombies in one day, and a woman will come along and say, "Why not 1,001?"
Yeah.
That's just the way they are. You know, you give them an inch, they'll want a mile.
Yep.
Yeah, shit.
Huh, but as far as the third rule, I don't know. That's tough, man. I make this tough for myself.
Yep.
I guess no matter what, we stay as a group,
United.
united.
All right.
United we stand, united we fall.
Yep.
All right. Last thing before we sum it up. All right. 5 provisions you would take or need to survive.
Damn.
5 items that you're choosing.
Oh man.
Shit. I'd say.
So this is not counting weapons or anything, because we already got weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got weapons.
Okay, my first thing would be like one of those backpacks that actually could like carry liquid in.
Yeah.
Okay, a camel pack.
Yeah. So you gotta stay hydrated with water and stuff. And I'm pretty sure urine.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where it's heading to.
Right.
This is the water world.
I know, right? I need to make hydro out of my pee.
So I'm guessing, well, since I chose being on island, I would want some solution that would actually turn salt water into regular water.
Purifier.
Purified.
So that's
That's smart.
That's
Even
two things
even
right there.
even if you're not in an island.
yeah.
Yeah. You do need the purifier.
Yeah. All right, let's see what else. I would say food, but we would probably have to hunt for your own food, so
Yeah.
you'll be on an island to a fishing pole. Well, you can make a fishing pole though.
Yeah, you can make a fishing pole. You know how?
It's a tough one. I'm not really sure. So I said 2 things, huh?
Yeah, you said camel packs for water or urine, and you got purifier filters for water.
Well, with that, I'm not going to need any urine. So I would say a good pair of shoes. You could do a lot of walking.
Yeah.
A lot of walking.
Fortunately.
And then probably want a good coat so you don't die from
That's what I was thinking too. Cold.
Yeah. And the last thing I would probably say a blow up doll. No.
When did you inherit Joey's spirit? Where's the Ouija board?
And I don't know. Lastly, oh man, that's tough. A really, really good pair of walkie-talkies.
Nice.
Since phones won't work,
Yeah. Well,
I'm done.
well, phones don't work that much either if you're an AT&T subscriber.
Or a Metro piece of shit subscriber as well.
Yeah. My 5 provisions would probably be crap.
You got 1 down for crap.
It's condoms. I mean, going back to my rule about, no procreation, I mean, you can't really procreate if you're wearing condoms, and that would be my excuse on why I could fuck somebody and why this other person can't fuck somebody. So condoms for sure. Second thing would probably be, I don't know. Oh, rechargeable flashlight. Those that you spin, which I'm sure I probably said in another list.
Yep.
I'm sure I used it already once. But I mean, you never know. You never know where you're gonna go inside. That's what I said. But you never know when you're gonna go when you see a hole and you know you want to peek in a bit.
That's what she said.
And I'm talking about an actual hole, and like let's say
Yeah.
and I want to go inside there,
Right.
Well, why not stick it in? I mean, stick my flashlight in first and check, and if it's a zombie, then that's when I take out the good old boomstick and just blast. And if it's abandoned, then I know for sure it's abandoned, and I have the safety and the comfort thanks to that flashlight. Third thing, damn, I mean, I don't really want to repeat what SoCal was saying, but yeah, I mean, a good jacket,
Right.
the jacket, you need that, the temperature, especially around the wintertime, temperature's gonna change and stuff. Fourth thing, I don't know.
A good pair of booty shorts.
For the hot weather, shit. Yeah, I could rock those booty shorts. Shit. I'm better at taking them off of other people.
People. Females.
Do you want to throw booty shorts on there?
Yeah, booty shorts. And for my final,
I can see Joey making that his number one priority.
not me. Fuck Joey. I'll kill him. And shit. He gives me that gay look again. I'll fucking punch my fist through his head. Fifth one. Damn it! And I had it right now. And I had it also. Damn.
Don't you gotta say purifier unless you want to drink pee?
Well, I've been to R. Kelly's house. So. No, but no.
Enjoy that golden shower.
Yeah. In all seriousness, I don't know. Shit. No. Why not the water purifier?
Water purifier.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I think the condoms are the most important thing, though.
You could transfer water in them or what?
Yeah. Transfer something else.
All right. So moving on to my choices, I would probably go with emergency shelters such as tents or something, something to sleep in that will pretty much protect me from sight. I chose a rechargeable flashlight as well, so that's on there.
Yeah.
Survival tools such as hatchets, rope, saws, the necessary stuff to survive in the wilderness.
Oh, alcohol. That's what I was going to say. Alcohol.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Throw that in there. Alcohol.
Why
Might
not?
as well throw weed in there as well.
Why not? Next, protective clothing, which, I think we all had that in common, right?
Yeah.
And last but not least, some form of entertainment. Whether it be nudie mags or Game Boys or whatever, whatever you find.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that we have all of that put together, we would be choosing, out of everything we said, what we think is the best thing to carry around to make our zombie survival conclusion.
Okay.
So to begin with, for the best handheld weapon, we had machete, pitchfork, chainsaw, crowbar, and aluminum bat. What would we choose?
I would probably choose a crowbar.
Crowbar?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Crowbar.
Just the fact that it serves a different purpose, like you said, to pry open things, pry open doors.
Right.
You can't get anything else without the other ones.
Alright. Moving on to best ranged weapon, we got a boomstick, also known as the shotgun, for those who don't know. Sniper rifle, magnum, crossbow, and grenades.
I really do like the boomstick. What about you, SoCal?
I think I agree with the boomstick.
I'm not leaning towards the Magnum.
The Magnum.
Magnum? Magnum or boomstick?
Boomstick.
Boomstick. 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boomstick.
mostly close range, can't really shoot that far from
Yeah.
the
Alright. Next, safest location to hunker down. We got school, island, skyscraper, prison, hospital, and a cruise ship.
Island.
Island.
Yeah.
Agree. That's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, in terms of 5 provisions we would all take,
Oh God.
I mean, we got some things in common, like environmental protective sturdy clothing. So I think I should throw that on there right away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second, purifier.
Second, purifier.
Flashlight too, since we got.
Yep. We got flashlights in there. Al, would you agree?
Yep.
Okay. So we got rechargeable crank lights. That's 3. Moving on, who would choose emergency shelter? Just I? Okay. Camel packs.
That's the thing to drink.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Okay.
Well, I think we have the purifier. I mean, really, I think we could find any water source anywhere, right?
Yeah, that's true. Kind of makes it a moot point to have the camel
Yeah.
packs.
Yeah,
Plus,
that's true.
plus, I'm pretty sure it would weigh you down.
Yeah.
That's the last thing you need when you're running away from zombies.
Sturdy shoes. I think that kind of falls along the lines of
Yeah.
environmental sturdy clothing, right?
Yeah.
Communication device.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
You down,
Yeah.
Lewis? All right. So we got 4 right there. Anybody down with condoms?
No.
All right.
Damn.
Booty shorts.
I'm down with that.
Because
Unless women are wearing them, no.
I mean, I'm pretty sure zombies will find you sexy with or without the booty shorts.
Yeah.
All right, no
I
booty
just-
shorts.
Shit, humans do that.
Alcohol.
Weed.
Nah.
I'm down with
Weed.
the alcohol. You need to have a nice buzz, you know.
Shooting zombies.
Tough
Weed.
day, you know, killing zombies. Want to drink something?
One bite so you could quickly pour it out before it gets infected.
Quick, stick it through my veins.
Party.
Yeah.
That's one topic we should cover in Wolfpack Radio one of these days. The Simpsons.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Future reference.
Yeah.
Weed.
Nah.
No, not really. More alcohol.
Yeah. Survival tools.
I'm down with survival too.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So we got 5 right. The 5 right there would be purifier filters, environmental clothing. We got rechargeable crank lights, communication device, and survival tools.
Yeah.
All right.
Done.
So putting it all down together. Oh wait, I forgot the rules.
Yeah.
So we got
My rules are the best.
no homos. Who agrees with no homos?
Yeah, no homo.
I don't know. We might need Joey for something. So I disagree to that rule.
No, I mean no
yeah.
homo. Like you could be gay, but
Just
can't
keep it to
sleep with
yourself.
them. Yeah. Well, just don't don't be rubbing on me,
Oh.
Joey.
Is that why he didn't come up to this show?
I don't think it would be something that would be mandated by everybody. I mean, that's a
Alright, next.
personal preference.
Yeah.
Okay. Dibs is dibs.
Yes.
I don't know. That could start a lot of conflict.
It can. It can.
What would you do if both people called dibs at the same time?
Rock paper scissors.
Then bullet.
I know, right? Russian roulette. Only
Rock
one's
paper.
coming out.
You're dead.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So no on that one.
Maybe. I'm thinking of maybe.
I'm
not.
thinking maybe. So I'll put.
Okay.
Maybe because, I mean, if people were to obey it, then there would be a great fucking rule. It's just
Right.
people wouldn't obey it, you know?
All right. What's the next one that I came up with?
No cannibalism.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah.
Isn't that a good one? It's a great one.
Okay. So we'll throw that on there.
All right.
Gun safety. With knowing when to fire.
Nope.
I like it. You gotta save bullets.
Right?
Gotta conserve bullets. I mean, so I like it.
SoCal.
I don't know because
I'll throw it in the maybe.
you don't want to get too close to them in that fire.
Right. You want to have a chance to
Yeah.
survive.
I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. Are we running away from these zombies or are we trying to kill them?
We're trying to survive. So, I mean, As it is, it's just knowing when to fire. So it's regulating when to use the
I
weapon.
guess if we're using shotguns, then you have to just wait till you're up towards them anyway.
That's the thing.
All right, we'll keep it on the maybe.
All right.
Food conservation.
Yeah.
I agree.
Prohibit sex without protection.
Yeah.
Fucking made that rule.
I did.
I swear to God, that's the only way you're gonna get cured with my sperm.
SoCal?
No.
No, right. I didn't think so either. Protect the babes.
It's a good rule. It is a good rule. Put in the maybe.
Put in the maybe.
Gotta see what else is there.
We got mutiny leads to death, and we got united we stand, united we fall.
I like that one, the last one.
Yeah, we stand united, we fall. I mean, isn't that kind of clearly outlined already?
Well, I mean, you
No,
know,
it
anybody
means-
could
it
break
means
away
like,
from
yeah.
the pack or whatever, you know, in the last minute, and then it's like whoever's last standing, you know, defending whatever piece of turf or whatever they got. It's
Well, I thought it meant if your leader died, you just have to blow your own brains out.
No, and but yeah, I might agree to that one, but I wouldn't agree to the mutiny leads to death thing because
okay,
I mean, it could be interpreted in many different ways. I mean,
right.
that whole dibs thing, you know. Let's say that the leader calls dibs on something and somebody else calls dibs on that, and support. And now you could view it as mutiny on the leader's part, and that's a good excuse to shoot the other guy. You know?
Okay, so that's ruled out. So
Which ones are the maybe pile again?
the maybe pile is dibs. We got safety on the gunfire, and we got protect the babes. And I do believe united we stand, united we fall is on the maybe, right?
Yeah.
So we have to choose one out of those.
One of them.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Save the babes!
Save the babes.
Why not? Yeah.
And protect the babes.
Protect
Sure,
the baby.
whatever.
Yeah, why not?
Alright, so pretty much going down to the rundown for everybody trying to survive this situation. Best handheld weapon, crowbar. Best ranged weapon, boomstick.
Yeah.
Safest place to hunker down, an island.
Yeah.
Deserted
Now-
island.
A deserted island, of course. Of course, you don't want to go into Catalina that's infested with nothing but zombies.
And that's before the infection.
5 provisions you definitely want to take with you: water purifiers and filters, environmental clothing that'll suit up for the environment and zombie bites, communication devices in case you guys split up or are trying to find others, rechargeable crank lights, and last but not least, survival tools.
Nice.
Because what would we be without them? And 3 rules, 3 laws that we would want to abide by. No cannibalism, because that's exactly what's happening in the world, and we want to avoid it amongst each other.
Yes.
Then we got food conservation, because we definitely don't want to lead to cannibalism.
Yeah.
Last but not least, we gotta have some fun. Protect the babes.
Yes. My favorite.
Nice.
Hopefully this information is helpful and doesn't get you killed out there. So this concludes Zombie Survival 101.
Yeah. Well, that's one way to view the end of the world. There's differing opinions on how the world might actually end. Some people might even say that a group of ours, individuals, elites, at the top, will end the world themselves. They are known as the Illuminati. And I ask of you guys, have you guys heard of this?
Yeah, I've
Somewhat.
heard of the Illuminati.
Nice. So, SoCal, you seem to be less informed.
Yeah.
So, tell me what you kind of know.
There's rich bastards that want to rule the world.
That's true. Seems like a good definition. What about you, Ed?
It's a underground organization that's trying to get back up to the top by overthrowing the church and the governments and running it for themselves.
And who started 9/11?
Who started 9/11? So that's what you actually believe? That's fine. I mean, I'm really interested in this because, I mean, the Illuminati could be interpreted in so many different ways. I mean, some people say that it's on a white club. Some people say Jay-Z's a member.
Even Lady Gaga.
Other people say they're a race of lizard aliens.
Yep.
I mean, there's so many ways you can interpret this.
Huh.
I mean, and it's weird. I guess we could just go through some of these theories. I mean, let's start with SoCal's. They say that they started 9/11. You guys believe that?
Yeah, it could be possible.
What are you saying that Bush is involved?
Yeah, well, I do believe Bush is. If there is such a thing as an Illuminati, then Bush is definitely a member of that whole Bush family.
Yep.
Yeah, so, I mean, he was president while it happened.
Yeah.
Look at the videos.
Yeah.
Look at the documentaries.
Yep.
It's pretty obvious.
Yep.
Yep. They say that there's a lot of symbolism, and you can even see some of that symbolism in the fraternities that the Bush joined, which was Skull and Bones. Like they do have a lot of rituals in that fraternity that are kind of Illuminati-ish in a way. And the funniest thing about that is that John Kerry, the guy that ran opposing him back in 2004, he was also a member of that same club.
Yeah.
So it was like you were kind of voting for the same thing if
Yeah.
the Illuminati is actually true. Not only that, I remember someone mentioned that they're kind of distant cousins too in relation to blood. So this goes far beyond just...
Some hillbilly shit right there.
Yeah, this goes far beyond... Oh, we'll get to that hillbilly shit right now. This goes far beyond just groups of individuals that happen to raise themselves to that elite status. This has been going on for centuries. These are actual families with shared bloodlines. I mean, speaking of hillbilly shit, as I said before, the royal family. You do know that they only kind of breed with their own people. So much that it's creating birth defects nowadays. Which is kind of why they allowed recent people, that's why they started allowing people to marry outside of their family. For example, that bitch that just got knocked up by...
Kate Middleton.
There you go. Yeah, that bitch. So yeah, she's going to give birth to an alien lizard baby. Yes.
Wasn't one of the queens, like, fucking horses?
Horses?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I thought that was a joke.
I thought this was a real one. Like, didn't she die because of, like, a horse fell on her?
I think so. I think you're talking about, like, Queen Victoria.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
There you go.
Some Illuminati shit for you there.
Weirdos. I mean, but it's true, though. I mean, and we could go further into detail about it. This goes far beyond that. I mean, I've heard reports about how if you really connect their bloodlines, it ties into pretty much the pharaohs of Egypt, And I guess that's where you could get a lot of that symbolism about the pyramid and the Eye of Horus and all that stuff.
The all-seeing eye.
Yeah. Like, I remember just seeing, like, this big branching family tree, and you just saw, like, King Henry VIII and all this, and it eventually ended up on George H.W. Bush and George W. Bush, and it connects all the way back to, like, to Mark Antony and Cleopatra and then Ramses and all those people,
Yep.
And, yeah, so... well, I want Ed to give some insight, since you're more knowledgeable and stuff.
Also, closely related, the Masons.
The
Freemasons, of course, closely related to the Illuminati. And also, if you are a skeptic, you could also take a look at symbols around you at all times. Like, okay, you got the all-seeing eye, the capstone in the back of the dollar bill. In the dollar bill, you will also find an owl, which is pretty much the symbol for the Illuminati, because an owl could see during the day and during the night. So it's like saying we could see you at all times.
Nice.
Got a little Jewish star on there. The words under the pyramid with an all-seeing eye in the back spells out the New World Order, which is what they are planning when they rule the world.
Hulk Hogan.
And you could also check out the Denver International Airport. You will find a lot of crazy shit on there. You will find a lot of Masonic symbolism, which, like I said, is really, really closely related to the Illuminati and the Jesuits.
Interesting.
Funny thing about that owl, there's a ceremony that they usually do from time to time at the Bohemian Grove, which is actually in Northern California, to Central California, and this secluded area in the woods, and you have all these high-powered people, former presidents, such as the Bushes and stuff like that. They go there, and they kind of sit in front of this once huge statue of an owl, of all creatures, and depending on what story you hear from people, supposedly that owl, it gets filled up, like let's say like the Trojan horse that was filled up with people. Well, supposedly that the owl gets filled up with people, some small children, because that owl gets set on fire afterwards, and supposedly they just pray their unholy prayers to whatever entity or whatever power grants them this power that is in control of this world and stuff. And it's funny because I've noticed a lot of symbolisms, like you said. I've noticed a lot of that you never quite notice. I mean, just look at the all-seeing eye. You could actually see it on the CBS logo. There's an eye right there as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look at any little thing, and you could actually see an eye on it.
The owl, though.
Oh, the owl. Okay. Take a look at Mazda. Take a look at their symbol. Circle, and then you got this little crosshair like that, right?
Yeah, but I was going to say Zelda.
Oh,
Zelda?
Zelda's a whole different story.
Yeah.
But yeah, take a look at the Mazda symbol. You got that weird oval shape, and then you got, of course,
There's an owl in Mario, too.
the eyebrows of the owl. Right?
Yeah, I see that.
And it's also said that they worship the sun, right?
Oh, good thing.
Pagan belief from back in the day, of course. So when you take a look at Shell, the gas station, you see that little symbol, right? Sure, it looks like a shell, but if you take a close look at it, down at the bottom of the base, you got like half a circle, and of course from that half a circle, you got lines coming out.
Yeah.
Symbolizing the sun,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, you take a look at no matter where you go, no matter what you see, everything is some sort of symbol for something.
And that's when you can interpret things in different ways. Supposedly that the Illuminati have a way of in their literature, right? Their scriptures and their writings. We read it one way and we take it literally. They read it another way, and they understand the true meaning of the sayings and stuff like that.
Right.
For example, you seen, like, you guys heard of like the Celtic cross, right?
Right.
Paganism. Yeah. Once again, paganism. You know how they use that cross as a way to separate the calendar year. Pretty much, they would put the sun on a cross. What else? The sun on a cross. Where have you heard that before? Putting the sun on a cross.
Yep.
And that's where that symbol comes from and stuff. That they knew and they know to this day that the sun is a really powerful force of energy.
Yeah.
And that's why they worship it, and that's that all ties into everything before.
Yep. Also, while I cut in for the sun,
yeah, that's fine.
You got that they say that they worship, of course, a different entity. In this case, it would be Lucifer. Now, knowing the name Lucifer, the name Lucifer really means light, which... Light giver, right. Which, in Egyptian times, with the pyramids, they worshipped the sun god, which was...
Ra. But I guess you could interpret him as being Lucifer.
Right, and then you got the Eye of Horus, right?
Yeah. The Eye of Horus, which is, again, the eye that you see on top of the pyramids and stuff.
Right.
And this is...
Isn't it Horus the sun god?
Oh, you're right.
The Eye of Horus, Horus the sun god.
Yeah.
You got the pyramids, you got all that stuff. It goes back to way back then. So they say that in Egyptian times, who they were really worshiping was Lucifer, or in this case, Horus, the sun god. Because it was supposedly Lucifer who had shunned the light on us.
Yeah, and you know what's really, really, really sickening? Because and I'm gonna get to the Denver airport as well. You know what's really sickening? It's how obvious sometimes they make it. Because I mean, they put it in children's cartoons. They put it in fucking cartoons that I watched when I was a kid. And this is something that was uncoincidental. I did not stumble into any YouTube video or nothing like that. But most of this information I did get from YouTube videos. But this is something I found out on my own. I was pretty much watching cartoons, old cartoons of mine, because I like doing that. I was like, hey, I feel like watching Justice League, which isn't that old of a cartoon, but I was still pretty much young when I watched it. There's this one Justice League cartoon called Eclipso. Now, if the Eclipso, the villain, is actually a true villain in the Justice League, but he has a completely different origin from the origin they gave him in the show. In the origin that they gave him in the show, supposedly that there was a great war between humans and this lizard serpent race before. Mm-hmm. And supposedly that the lizard serpent race sacrificed themselves at the time of the eclipse of a sun. And they put all this power into this one amulet. Supposedly, whichever human holds the amulet gets possessed by that. By supposedly the creatures of before, these lizard-like creatures that sacrificed their lives because they knew they were going to lose against the humans. And that's their way of gaining revenge against the humans now. Right. By taking possession of them, using jewels, using riches, using all this. I mean, this is so fucking obvious, and they put it in a children's cartoon. Yep. I mean, they feel that ballsy enough to do stuff like that. And that's why you see what they did in the Denver airport. You want to explain that?
Yeah, sure. Denver airport. When you first... Okay, if you take a good eagle eye view of the airport, it looks like a swastika. The runway. Swastika. Now, there have been questions as to why the airport is so large and vast compared to...
Like one of the biggest airports.
Yeah, compared to all the other airports, it's pretty large. And for what? The design on it is freaking weird. Okay, driving into the airport, first thing you will see is a pale horse. And if you know about the 4 horsemen, you will know that the 4th horseman, which is the pale horse, which death rides upon. Mm-hmm. Right? You'll see that when you first go into the airport. Why? I have no idea. When you're inside the airport, you see a lot of Masonic symbols. You'll see plaques and stuff that'll mention the New World Order, Masons and stuff like that. You will see gargoyles coming out of suitcases, luggage. Yeah. You will see a lot of abstract paintings that show suffering, despair, destruction. You'll see the white dove being, what would you say? I guess
struck down,
desecrated.
Yeah, you see all this, which symbolizes an end of peace.
Yeah, and an end to Christianity.
Yeah,
you'll see a little Jewish girl in a coffin,
and a black girl in a coffin, and a Native American woman in a coffin.
Right.
They're like in these 3 coffins and stuff like that, and I think you also see like a dead leopard or something like that, right?
Yeah, you see a lot of shit. You even see women holding dead babies.
Yeah, you see women in another painting. You see women holding dead babies. You see, and then the centerpiece of that is like this huge soldier with a gas mask, all green, dressed in green military attire. A huge guy swinging like a sword, and it looks like one of those Arabian swords, and holding like an M16, I would say.
Yep, like a scimitar and an M16.
Yeah. And
the uniform does look kind of Nazi-ish.
It looks kind of Nazi-ish too. And you also see these images of like this forest being bombed, and you see like this fire, and the fire stretches out to like the city that's also burning in the background and stuff. And
with a yellow mist, which chemicals
and stuff. Oh, AUAG. There's symbols right there that means AUAG on the floor of the airport, which people would say like, oh, it's just
silver and gold.
Yeah, but if you combine them both, it creates this, like, not silver and gold, but I mean, if you combine those actual letters and stuff, it actually gives off the name of another chemical compound, which could be used to euthanize people.
Right.
And getting to that, they have these bunkers down on the same airport. They have these long bunkers that they buried underground and stuff with concrete walls, yet they have sprinklers. Why would you have a concrete bunker, which is way too many feet underground, with sprinklers? How the fuck is it gonna catch fire?
Not just that, but surrounding the airport, you got fence with barbed wire and spikes, not sticking outwards to keep people out, but inwards to keep people in. And you also have royalty families, such as, I guess I heard the Queen from England having bought property around the airport.
Yeah, I mean, what
And the thing with the airport, I heard it's far from
the city.
every city.
Yeah.
In Colorado.
It's far from every city in Colorado, but it's close to the. Hopefully I don't get the name wrong, but isn't it like Mount Cheyenne but pretty much is where they have all the nuclear missiles of all things.
Yeah, and they say that when they do decide to strike, which I remember I said there are plaques that say for the New World Order. They say that when the New World Order does arise, when they pass the Marshall Act laws and stuff, you will have helicopters and all these things just coming out of this airport, like if it's a central HQ.
Yeah. See, and that's where the pretty much, the end of the world is gonna happen if it does happen.
Any documentaries on this you guys recommend?
There's lots of YouTube videos where you could see and check this out. Just Google Denver airport conspiracy and you'll definitely see the same videos that me and Ed just described and stuff like that. The only original thing I think I could say that I could came up with myself was that whole Eclipso thing from the Justice League cartoon and stuff. But that's something I ran into. That's something I just ran into with a different mindset. It's because I think it happened, like it was around those same days, when we saw those Illuminati videos when you and your brother and your lady came over, right? Like I was with that same mindset because we saw a lot of those videos that day, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So I was with that mindset. So a few days later, I just so happened, I was like, let me fucking watch this cartoon. And I was still with that mindset on.
Yeah.
And I just ran into that. And I'm like, holy shit, they make it so obvious sometimes. And I just wonder if people were to have a different mindset about things and they just view things differently, I'm sure they would be able to get a lot of symbols or a lot of the things, that they imply. Going back to that whole sun on a cross thing,
Yeah.
It's so obvious and yet it eludes you for so many years. I barely figured that out,
Another thing, before we conclude, is ever notice how religion is dwindling?
Yeah.
They say as soon as religion is done with, people will believe whatever they hear. And they say that when they do decide to strike is when, of course, the New World, meaning all nations are one. They say that we will all face a common threat. It could be aliens, it could be whatever they decide. And when we all come under that, we will be sent to FEMA camps and stuff, which are appearing all over the place.
Yeah, they're building them.
Why? I don't know. Of course, with spikes sticking in, not out.
Yeah.
So, and then it's like you see the symbolism out in the real world, like I said. So, it's up to you. Believe what you will. Do your homework. As William Cooper once said, it's actually stupid not to believe what you hear.
Let me name some famous people that are
supposedly associated with the Illuminati. Go ahead.
Well, we got Jim Carrey, P. Diddy, Rihanna, Nas, Lil Wayne. Who else we got here?
Murmur.
Nicki Minaj, Britney Spears.
I just think those I have to debunk those if I can, but not
Rick
right
Ross.
now.
Oh God, no. I might explain why they're so successful.
Right.
Let me give you a few right here. Michael Jackson, who eventually turned against them, and
that I heard about.
And then we also have, let's see, Tupac Shakur,
who
also turned against them before his death.
Yeah.
And there was Whitney Houston, killed after turning against them.
But what did Whitney Houston do though to turn against them? Because
crack.
Will always love you. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. Did she?
I honestly, what did she do?
I know that's what I want to know. Because Tupac. Michael Jackson is the most extensive one. And if you search YouTube, there are these videos, and
interesting videos
by this one Muslim guy. So I don't know exactly how I could just put Michael Jackson symbolism, I guess. Mm-hmm. That's the best bet, but you're going to see a lot of videos that say Michael Jackson symbolism, but just click on the one that has Arab letters as well on the side of it. Mm-hmm. He actually goes into a really good detail on how Michael Jackson had implanted all these messages, anti-Illuminati messages, in the middle of his career. Pretty much, he said that he kind of started breaking out around the time of Thriller. You know, that's when he started kind of.
Yep.
And every single video he did after that was kind of a big finger to the Illuminati. You know, big middle finger to the Illuminati. I mean,
good album, Dangerous.
Yeah. And it really didn't. I mean, and to be honest with you, it really didn't affect me. I mean, it didn't really, you know, hit me that how really true it is. You know, until a few weeks back, as a matter of fact. You know, like because right now I have a teacher who's Muslim for my history class. He taught us how they pray. You know, how the Muslims pray. You know, how they have to pray 3 times a day.
Yeah.
They had to kneel down 7 times. All that. And if you go back to
it has to be towards Mecca, right?
It has to be towards. And if you watch this one Michael Jackson video, which was black or white,
right?
If you watch the black or white video, if you watch the extended version of it, there's a scene in which Michael Jackson kind of kneels down as well. He kind of does 7 spins, and he kind of throws his arm off, and it hits this one sign that says Royals and all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know? And it's just so anti-Illuminati if you think about it. You know.
Was it black or white?
I think it was either.
Because I remember watching Black and White, but I mean Black or White, and that's the one with Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
This one looked more like a Billie Jean setting.
Yeah, it was, but it was in the Dangerous era.
Yeah,
for sure, it was in the Dangerous era. But yeah, it was one of those videos from the Dangerous era. I mean, just check that guy's videos out as well. I mean, I could give you a whole list of people of videos you should probably watch. Check out that guy. Check out the Denver Airport Conspiracy. That's another video you could check out as well. Check out The Truth May Scare You. It's a good video series as well about, you know, anti-Illuminati stuff, and just discover anything on YouTube. But like as always, take everything with a grain of salt. Don't believe it just because somebody else says it. Believe it because you actually feel that's the way it is. And I mean, I'm sure there's times when you actually feel like, you know, like there's something more to this in this world. And why is this person rich and I'm not? You know, and sometimes you're right. Sometimes there are other forces that kind of, you know, are guiding us, and sometimes you just don't want to feel like a puppet anymore, you know. You know, that's all I could say. I'm SoCal, and what's your thoughts now? Now that
Learned a lot.
You learned a lot.
I'll check out those videos for sure. That sounds very interesting.
That sounds good. Any closing comments, Ed?
Yes, always leave room for doubt.
Always leave room for doubt.
Yep, and in case anybody likes to read, you could also check out Behold a Pale Horse by Mr. Bill William Cooper, who, if you look him up, did have a weird death that's still being, I believe, it is still being investigated. And you could also read The Biggest Secret by Mr. David Icke.
Nice.
And that concludes it in my part.
All right, that concludes this portion of the Illuminati. I feel a few shows down the line, I think we should. I mean, maybe some music people are in it as well, right?
Right.
And we're gonna explore a theory. There's this one guy that believes that the music industry actually puts the hidden messages, right? But it goes beyond that. Supposedly that they have this altar and all this stuff, like they actually leave it the recordings out on the full moon or some bullshit like that. But we're gonna check that out. We're gonna actually explore that, but that's in a future episode. For now, though, we're gonna move on out. Go to the favorite segment
Of the night.
as always. The top 10 sexiest female sex offenders. Wow, really? The top 10 sexiest female sex offenders on everyone's favorite topic. Smash or pass. And let's start off with our smashing sexiest sex offender number 10. Woo. Emily Elizabeth Housley, age 29, from Fort Worth, Texas.
Just a little story on her.
The story on her is that she was arrested for sexual assault with a 16-year-old boy. They became sexually active as soon as he turned 16 and had encounters not only in her classroom after school, but in her car, in her mother's home, and in her home when her husband was away with the kids.
Ooh, man. Getting some action there, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Action I wouldn't want.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Because
is,
I am passing.
Yeah. There's just something about it.
I'm passing. I know she's a little fat, but the whole sexual encounters.
A little fat. It looks like she's
A little fat.
It looks like she fucking ate one of Willy Wonka's everlasting gobstoppers.
It
She's
is
even
like-
turning purple right now. Man.
She's
What's
a
her last
Twinkie.
name?
It's Housley.
Big as a house.
She's a Twinkie away from a ton, people.
Yeah. Thank God it got canceled.
Actually, I think that's why they went extinct.
Alrighty then. Number 9. Christy Sanchez Trujillo, age 33, from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Social studies teacher.
She taught at Jimmy Carter Middle School. There's already so many things wrong with that.
Oh my God.
No, she was arrested for having sex with one of her students, which was a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah.
The boy which she's
Described as a 25-year-old in a 13-year-old's body.
was more experienced than any man she's ever had sex with,
Well, she hasn't met me, so.
Damn.
according to police reports.
Yeah. Actually, before we start that, I was like, bitch must be crazy for her to say something like that, right?
Yeah.
And I like crazy bitches, so I'm gonna smash.
Looking at her mugshot, she doesn't look that appealing. Looking at the other shot, though,
She looks pretty appealing.
she looks pretty appealing. So I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm smashing.
What about you, SoCal?
Smashing news.
I wish I was in her class.
Damn.
Yeah, teacher's pet over here, man.
Yeah.
She could pet something. A little lower. A little lower.
Caress it.
Alrighty then. Number 8. Autumn Leathers from Allegheny County, Maryland. Age 24. She was an English teacher at Mountain Ridge High School, and she supposedly, allegedly had a sexual relationship with one of her 16-year-old students on August 20th, 2008. Looking at her picture, she's okay. I would have smashed it if it wasn't for those things on the bottom of her lip. Bottom lip. Those cold sores, those herpes. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, baby. You have herpes in your mouth. I ain't kissing that. You must have them downstairs too. And I mean, she also has ARP, man. She's a redhead. She has all red pubes.
She does look like a crack whore too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
She has no soul, so I have nothing for you. Get out of my face.
Damn you, Ginger!
Yep, Ginger gets a pass.
Pass.
There you go.
It's unanimous.
It's unanimous. Alrighty. Number 7. We have a California girl. Age 26. Elizabeth Stowe. And she taught at Tulare Western High.
Yep, well, Katy Perry was wrong in her song.
I don't know. She does have some.
Wow, she had sex with 3 of her students.
God
Freaking
damn.
threesome.
Yeah.
Just
Shit.
pounding away.
Boy. From Fresno, California. So there's no way she could have been here, Because I'm like, hey, because she got sentenced in November 2005. I was still in high school then.
Yeah.
Despite the dick sucking lips, nah, I wouldn't smash it either.
Yeah, I'm passing.
I'm passing.
Okay, it's a unanimous pass again. Holy Toledo! We're gonna go to number 6. Liza spelled with a Z. Robin spelled with a Y, and Marinelli's spelled with an ugly.
Marinello. No, Marinelli.
Oh man, yeah.
Age 40, from Tampa Bay, Florida.
There's something wrong there already.
Yeah, you look like Steven Tyler. Girl, you look like Steven Tyler. Dude looks like a lady. Or lady looks like a dude.
Dude looks like a lady.
Lady
Never
looks like a
judge a
dude.
book by its cover.
And there's 2 kinds of ugly, and then there's her.
And pretty much she had an affair with a 17-year-old boy whose father found out about it. Pretty much he found out when he saw that the boy was just like putting on his pants on, which he climbed out of her Chrysler 300 and.
Oh man! Oh come on! He's 17.
And she bought him a pair of undies to wear.
No, she actually
gave him a pair.
Yeah,
Oh,
as a
okay. I'm
trophy,
sorry.
Which is
Gave
something.
him.
which is something girls do, you know, when you like somebody. Yeah, there you go.
Snip it.
Oh man.
But yeah, and
I think the dad was just jealous.
yeah. Jealous of this?
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely pass.
Yeah, I'm passing.
Pass.
Another pass. I think this is the most
Unanimous,
pass.
man.
Unanimous.
I think this is the most passes we actually had in a list.
Wow.
Yeah, I think so. It's a record.
All right. Oh, from Roseville, Michigan, age 42, a French teacher at Roseville High School, Miss or Mrs. Janelle Batkins.
Yeah, I stopped paying attention when you said 42.
Yeah, this lady looks like a younger version of Fabio. She was charged with 2 counts of third-degree criminal sexual conduct for a relationship with a 17-year-old student that had begun the previous December and lasted until June.
Damn, graduation time.
You got some nookie?
Yeah, she was also a MILF, so she cheated on her husband and her kids with a 17-year-old boy. I hate to be that husband.
Nice.
Hate to be that husband. You can't satisfy your woman that good that she has to search out young dick. You know, shit.
True.
Oh my god, I had the old
Hey.
bull.
Men do the same thing though.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean,
Looking for the tightest thing.
yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, once you squeeze out a few kids, it's kind of hard to feel something in there.
That's why it's called C-section.
But then you have your girl's stomach with all those scars and craters, you know, looking like the Grand Canyon. There's no good way to get past that, you know.
There's something called adoption, but
Nah, I wouldn't want that, you know. Makes it easier for her to split, you know, and get more money of mine.
Yep.
So yeah, I would actually want to have kids. It's the baby mama I wouldn't want, you know.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah,
that's funny because that's what Jerry Sandusky said too.
yeah,
There it is.
yeah, that's it.
Oh, I think that's the best one yet.
That deserves an Emmy.
Yeah. Where's our fucking Emmy, man? Where's our radio awards for
I
this?
know.
Should be nominated. Number 4.
Wait. We never said we smash or pass.
Oh, I would definitely pass on Janelle Batkins.
Pass.
Oh yeah, you said 42. I was done.
There you go.
Unanimous.
I think this is the most passes we've ever had in a list.
This is a horrible list.
I can tell you, there's a lot more passes here than Kobe's ever passed.
Oh. And number 4, Hope Jacoby, age 24, from Orange County, California.
Jacoby.
Yeah, Jacoby. She's a white
Jacoby?
woman, so she probably Jacoby, you know. Jacoby off.
Let me get a look at that mug. Was she raped in that photo?
Dude, she looks like the singer from Puddle of Mud.
Yeah. Whoa.
Look at that
Number
forehead.
4?
Yeah, that's number 4.
Looks like Thor without the mustache.
Oh, she's
Wait,
just
let me
the
get a look at
freaking
it.
chest plates.
No, there's a mustache.
So I mean, she's a white woman, and she lives in California. I wonder if she Jacoby off.
Yeah. I am definitely passing.
All in favor?
Wow, she was arrested on Christmas Eve. You know,
Oh wow.
that's one gift I wouldn't want to unwrap.
Of oral copulation of a minor.
And unlawful sex with a minor. So yeah, I'm gonna pass as well.
Yep, pass.
All right, yet another pass.
Wow.
This is an amazing
And
list.
some of these, like, when you read it, the sentences, like, they're getting like a year.
Yeah,
years?
that's because they're not guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
It's like that episode of
Very
George
sexist.
Yeah,
Lopez when
Yeah.
that female sex offender moves in. It's like everybody rallies to like throw her out of town.
Yeah.
And when she opens the door and they see it's a woman, oh, it's a woman. Never mind.
that's
Everybody
cool.
just
yeah,
And
exactly.
then the son tries to go in the backyard, take his shirt off and stuff.
Yeah, he took his shirt off and walked right in, hoping to get molested or something.
Hey man, that's how Chris used to rock it in Miss Noonan's class.
I never took off my shirt. I took off something else. Joke. But yeah, what if Joey does that?
Alright, so I said pass. What about you guys?
Pass.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, dang.
Now we start getting to the hot ones.
Well, it depends. I'm not sure about this girl. Age 29, from Colorado, Carrie McCandless.
McCandless.
Yeah.
So what kind of boy she sleep with?
Whoa, wow. She was a social studies teacher who happened to be married to the principal as well. And she was charged in November 2006 with having sexual contact with a 17-year-old male student during an overnight school camping trip. Oh my God.
The best.
Talk about pitching up your tent, right?
Yeah.
rubbing sticks together to create a fire in a pit.
Gotta find a way to stay warm in those cold nights.
Yeah. Damn. I don't know. I mean, as we discussed it in the pre-show, I mean, you know, you're right. She could look hot if she were actually done.
Yeah.
You know, well done up. So, and she's 29, so she isn't that old. You know, and I don't know. And we have been giving too many passes on this.
Yeah. I mean, on this one, I got smashed.
I got smashed too.
I pass.
I'll give her a nice roasted hot dog.
Nice. All right. We're gonna move. Oh, nice. We're finally getting to the hot ones. I'd
This
say.
one's like super hot.
Yeah. Number 2, age 25, from Tampa, Florida. What's up with Florida, man? Florida.
Oh please, what's her name?
Deborah LaFave.
Yes, please molest me. Please molest me.
Fuck. She received no jail time despite having sex with her 14-year-old male student in a classroom.
She's fucking hot.
And her Hillsborough County hound.
Fuck. But the boy's dad said that she should have gotten prison time.
Jealous motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yep, that guy is jealous.
Yeah.
Couldn't get any of that.
Probably a
Sweet loving.
Probably a pussy like Joey or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would
have just definitely just like.
Yeah.
That's how you do it, son.
Yeah, exactly. Shit. Like, yeah. Next time, use protection. But yeah, I would definitely smash. Ed?
Smash.
SoCal?
Smash.
Nice.
More than once.
Damn. Repeat offender. Alrighty then. And we reached the cream of the crop, the top of the top. Number 1, sexiest, smashing sex offender, Miss Pamela Rogers Turner from McMinnville, Tennessee. And guess what? She was a former model and beauty pageant contestant. My God. She was arrested in February 2005 for allegedly having a 3-month sexual relationship with a 13-year-old boy.
Whoa.
Wow, that young, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. I'll just say, man, I wish they brought the paddles back.
Nice. I mean, shit. That boy must be fucking lucky. Because I wouldn't mind her climbing on top of me for some extracurricular
Taking advantage
work.
of you?
Extracurricular, you know.
Sex.
Hey, what's going on
Yeah.
here? Hey.
We're
Some
learning
extra
here.
credit.
Yeah,
What are you bitching about just because you ain't getting any?
exactly. Joey. But yeah, definitely smash.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going on the smash train right here.
Balls deep. Smash.
Nice. So that's it. I guess who's your favorite in this whole list?
We have to go with number 2.
Number 2?
I was gonna say number 2.
Well, what are you gonna go for now?
Well, since he said number 2, I don't know. Between number 9 and number 1.
The same thing. Whoever you don't pick, I'm gonna pick pretty much.
Number 9.
Yep. I was gonna say Ed's probably picking number 1 because you know why? Because if it ain't brown, you don't get down.
Exactly. And I guess I get number 1.
Well said.
Guess I get number 1 as well, which is pretty much First time I think I've ever picked number one from
I got
this.
the best one. Whatever.
We gotta check the stats for that. You got the best one. I don't know, man.
Was she in a beauty pageant?
Exactly.
Was she a model?
Yeah.
Hey, well, she didn't have sex with a 13-year-old.
So.
Have some dignity.
No, she had sex with a 14-year-old.
Exactly. Have some dignity.
Yes. Oh man. Alrighty then. Anybody want to show at the end of the show? Promote? Nothing.
Well, you know, by January, we will have Wolfpack Kitchen on YouTube. You gotta check us out.
Alrighty then. Ed, wanna promote?
Yeah, let's keep the kickoff going.
Oh,
Let's get people to go ahead and email or Twitter, or I don't know what these kids nowadays like to do.
I think it's called Twatter.
Yeah, Twatter, Pooter Plus.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want people to actually email this guy. Who is it? Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
Email this guy and let him know we want to keep the kickoff.
I think it was on Time Magazine. The Enforcer.
But anyways, yeah, I want to promote the kickoff. I want to keep the kickoff. I'm pretty sure everybody else here wants to keep the kickoff.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
with you.
Yep. Mr. Goodell, you are no Pete Rozelle. Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
That in mind, I guess I'm a shill for my own thing. I have a Twitter, a Twatter. Twatter.com/Lewis. No, actually, no. Imagine there is a Twatter. Twitter.com/Lewis Curse. And of course, we check out our YouTube channels, HPW Network. You could also check out my channel, Lewis Curse. I have links to other cool stuff and stuff. And I think, as a matter of fact, I might, if I get enough traffic, I might start posting those Illuminati videos. Assistants. I'll lead you to the Illuminati video that you actually want to see, Michael Jackson or whatever and stuff like that. As always, I always had Pipe Bomb Wrestling Radio. We should have a new episode within next week. But, so hopefully this show actually comes out before the Pipe Bomb episode. Depending on fucking Joey, and if he fucking gets his shit straight.
Yeah.
With that in mind, that's all I gotta say. I think this closes episode 12 of Wolfpack Radio. We all wish you a fun time.
Oh! See you later.